That's right. The official sponsor of Highway 34 Connection, the podcast, is W Energy, a clean energy to help you be better. W Energy. Try it today.
Okay, welcome back to Insidious and Football. This is Ghost talking football with our guest, the Ghost. Today, this is the wild card weekend
But you understand, we do have one game left to play. Hey, fantastic. Every single one of you. I mean, I'm not just talking about.
technical support question because of what? I'm sending support to StreamYard because there's no way for us to turn on or turn off our live chats anymore. So I want to hit the up.
Russian, in order to create channel points on here, the account has to be affiliate. This account is yet to be affiliate. Please let me know if you can hear me.
That's better.
Hold on, I gotta do something real quick.
So you don't know if you can hear us?
Just because he doesn't have any cowboy gear on.
Who?
Ghost, you have it behind you and I have it on me. So we had to take him off the screen, right?
Dude, there's already teams that won, not just yours.
Ours is the only one that matters.
You can only hear Insidious.
Ooh. You might have to go out of Twitch and come back in. Like I see your lip move. You know what I'm thinking? He can only hear your lips move because he's trying to say you have a pretty mouth.
Hugo, you're an idiot. Hugo,
No,
I repeat, you are an idiot.
The Chief Smith.
I repeat, Hugo, you're an idiot.
He repeats, Hugo, you're an idiot.
Of course you say that.
Windows key.
All right. Let's get on with this show.
All right. Series episode kids like your
We gonna start talking or what?
Yeah. All right. I'm just trying. I only gotta do one more step here, and I'm ready.
There you go, Steve. That's yours.
When did you order?
All right. First game over the Saturday night football game was the. Honestly, that one was a snooze fest because I honestly fell asleep. But I don't know about you. The 49ers over the Seahawks, 41-43. See, the first half was fun. It was back and forth. It was a good game. But then after the second half, it was just all 49ers. Oh, what did you think about the game, or did you watch that one, Insidious?
I was at work during all these. I didn't get to watch any.
Same. The only one I got to watch was the end of this one.
So Saturday night, which I would have to say was one of the two really exciting games, would have to be the Chargers and the Jaguars. And in that game, it was all Chargers in the first half. I mean, they were on fire. I mean, the defense got a pick in the first two plays, and it was touchdown, field goal, touchdown, touchdown, field goal. And by the time it was like halftime, everybody was about ready to just turn off the TV because it was 27-7, and they're like, "No way, the Jaguars are coming back." And then the Jaguars they said the third greatest comeback in playoff history, and they came all the way back to get a 31-30 win.
I muted him so you could talk.
What?
He's watching a video and it was screeching.
Oh, Insidious did?
Sorry. Yeah, and I couldn't hear you.
So 31-30, because that Jaguar coach is bold. He went for two on that play instead of like going let's just go to overtime. No, we're going for the win. So let's see. Then the Bills on Sunday morning, got the 34-31 victory over the Dolphins. And in all its fairness, it was Rosa who really what team is that guy from? Oh man, who was it? I gotta remember. Who was the one that really slammed their it was in the Chargers game, because see what happened was he took his helmet and like kept slamming it and kept slamming. I mean, he kept doing Nick Rosa, yeah. Joey Bosa. He kept like having like some issues and personal fouls because he was getting frustrated that they were losing. So he got a 15 personal foul penalty after they got a touchdown, which now put it on the 1 yard line. So then they decided to go for two. If he didn't do that, they would have just kicked the extra point and they would have went to overtime. Could you imagine you being the guy on the ride home, your frustration cost them the game? Let's see.
You're not muted anymore, by the way.
All right. Anyway.
Mr. Prescott for the touchdown.
Yeah, but I just noticed something. Every time Dallas scored, that place erupted. Not with boos, but cheers. They literally won over that whole damn crowd.
Well, yeah. Dallas isn't that far from Florida. I guarantee you there's a lot of Cowboys fans there. And there's Cowboys fans everywhere. I mean, look, there's a couple here in Iowa.
Actually, there's a lot more than just a couple here in Iowa.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
I meant right here in this chat, and you knew that.
I work with 5.
Right. So Bills 34-31 over the Dolphins. Again, that was a great game. A lot. That was a good game. All the games this weekend were pretty interesting, close to watch. Giants beat the Vikings.
I expected this game to be close or another shutout, but it was a shutout in the opposite direction.
No, that was pretty close. 31-24, Giants over the Vikings.
I expected that just to be a shutout all the way around.
What, the Vikings?
The other way hand, though.
Well, it was actually not a shutout at all. It was a close game, down to only like 1 touchdown.
Yeah, but I was expecting Minnesota to put the ass whooping on the Giants.
I know you were.
And I think a lot of people were thinking that. But next week, they're going to get spanked anyways.
All right. In the rematch from last week, the Bengals won again, 24-17. Were you shocked on that one? No. All right. Paul is over there like shaking. He really wants to say it. Paul, now you can say it. Go ahead. Is he not going to say it? I mean, he was waiting to say this like for the last 5 games. Go ahead. And he's going to
tell everybody what you told me first.
What's that?
92 Aikman era. Who'd we beat in the second round?
I'm going to run down the stats. Just say the
Do
stupid
your
catchphrase.
thing.
Oh, do my thing? My thing?
Yes, your thing.
How about them Cowboys?
All right. Okay, and yes, there was like a lot of stats that was thrown out there.
I told you so, bitch.
First of all, we have to ask the first elephant. Actually, I'll get to the elephant in the room in a second. So this was the first road win playoffs for the Cowboys since 1992, when it was the Troy Aikman era. And who did they beat on the road that year? The Niners. And let's see, what else? Anyway, for the first playoff win in over 30 years. And here's the elephant in the room. Chief told me before we turned on this podcast, you're upset that your team won. Oh, by the way, this is the announcers said this was Dak's golden game. 300 plus yards, 4 touchdown passes. They said that that's the best for any Cowboy quarterback in playoff history. So whatever Dak put in his breakfast this morning, he needs to up that dosage for Niners next week. Okay, so why did you not want your team to wait? Before we answer that question, let's see how many of us got these playoff scores right.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Are you shitting me? Well,
your system now.
No,
None of us.
No, hold on. Give me a second. Ladies and gentlemen, when you go next year to listen to us, if you want to make some money, just listen to whatever the Chief says.
And that's the bottom line.
Insidious got 3 right. I got 5 right because I thought the Vikings were going to win. Yeah, Chief got all 6 right. So
thank you very much.
I was only wrong because I thought Vikings were going to beat the Giants, but nope. No, otherwise I would have won. So yeah, you want to make some money? Just listen to this guy. Apparently he knows what he's doing.
Now only if I can listen to my own advice and win the lottery. With the acknowledge ceremony? Ouch.
So you ready now for my answer?
Yeah, I want your answer.
Steel cage.
Not upset that they lost. I mean, they won. And I'm not upset that I'm not mad that they. Obviously, I'm not mad that they won.
But you told Chief you really wanted to see Brady in the Niners.
Didn't really want to. It's what I predicted. It's what everybody predicted. It's what every Dallas fan predicted.
Except this one.
Yeah, we did. We had our doubts. I can play last week's podcast for you.
I doubted it, but I said I want them to win.
I said I did too, but I don't see it happening. But I wasn't going to go against them.
Sorry, that's out of my pay grade. There, A Russian.
So Niners.
So let's talk about next week's game. Let me while I'm at it. Let me get my prediction page up.
Well, right now, I don't think predictions really matter because these games can go either way.
That's why it makes the predictions even more fun.
Not really. Makes it more hard to decide.
That's the point.
But next week, you have a very, very hot San Francisco team.
Well, let's just go with them in order. So Saturday,
Why do we
3:30 p.m. Central Time will be the Jaguars and the Chiefs.
just mark down the freaking Chiefs?
Well,
That's a no-brainer.
But the Jaguar team that showed up to the wild card, like during the second half of the wild card game, shows up, the Chiefs aren't going to stand a chance.
If they wait the second round to show up, they won't have a chance.
Yeah, that's true.
So you might as well just mark the Chiefs down for a win right now. Because you don't go a second round team and decide, hey, I'm going to wake up now. Oh, wait, there's already 40 points on the board. Too late. You're fucked.
So, Chiefs going with Chiefs? Oh, I think
Chiefs
he paused out.
going frozen.
No, he put his finger up saying, like, hold one second. Yeah, I'm going most likely Chiefs, but if the... And he went out.
If the Bucks win, great.
Bucks,
be uptown.
Jags.
Yeah, Jaguars. If they win, I'll be uptown. Sorry, I'm still watching those plays.
So I just read an article that was posted 5 minutes ago, and it's talking about Dallas and San Fran, and it's saying that if the Bucks were a jetliner, apparently that jetliner turned into an paper airplane because Dallas whooped their ass. Now San Francisco has won 11 straight games, but the experts are picking Dallas to go to the championship game.
That's it. Money's on San Francisco.
So you go with Chiefs for the Chiefs over the Jaguars.
I know it's gonna happen, but this is one game I'm saying don't bet on if you have the money to bet, because I know I'm gonna be wrong. I'm gonna say Jags because they have been surprising me the second half of the season.
No
yeah,
shit.
But like I just said, if they do a second round wake up call against the Chiefs, it isn't going to matter because there's already 40 points.
I see Chiefs. Okay, I see Chiefs winning again and going back to the Super Bowl, possibly. But no matter who wins, Jags versus Chiefs, they're not going to the Super Bowl. They will lose in the championship game against the Bills or Bengals. Period. I'm going Jags, but I know the Chiefs are going to win.
All right.
Now watch the fucking Jags win.
Now for the 7:15 Central game, Saturday night, we are guaranteed an NFC East player in the championship game. But which one is it, Giants or Eagles?
Eagles.
Giants. Eagles have too many hurt.
Yeah, but they've had the most rest.
Don't mean anything.
That don't mean shit in the football league.
It doesn't give the Eagles.
That don't mean shit.
Didn't this happen just a couple of years ago when all number ones were knocked out in one division round?
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, but the last time the Giants faced the Eagles, they got dominated.
And that is true.
But the article I read also states that if Dallas gets past the Niners, they're guaranteed a Super Bowl win because they have already beat the Giants and the Eagles.
We dominated the Giants.
Yeah.
I'm going to talk. I want to mention that in a second, but I'll get that.
The Eagles, we beat by 1 point.
I know. Close game.
You think we're going to beat them 1 point in the playoffs?
I'm not betting crap. My father saved 2,000 K this year for the Chiefs. I don't. Okay, so me, Insidious, and Ghost, one of our closest friends, the Headster, who I'm gonna try to get in here eventually one of these days, is a diehard Kansas City Chiefs fan, and I mean die effing hard.
Yeah.
He bleeds red and yellow.
Well, most people do bleed red, but that's beside the point.
Worse than I bleed red and yellow for Iowa State Cyclones. He bleeds Chiefs.
Yeah.
And smart ass, technically the blood inside your veins is blue, but shut the hell up.
Technically. Anyway, your point?
I'm going against him. The Chief is going against the Chiefs.
All right. So, okay, now Sunday, 2 p.m. Central Time, it will be the rematch that was canceled. Bengals and Bills.
I'm saying Bills are going to go to the Super Bowl. It's just so every time the Bills are facing, I'm just saying Bills. And the reason I think they're going to go is they're going to try to win for that player that collapsed. Like I told Insidious off stream before our Pro Wrestling Talk podcast, if the Bills go to the Super Bowl, then I'm going to agree with him that the playoffs are rigged. And they're scripted. He said it before.
I suppose if that happens, that could be conspiracy theory night, or the very next night.
Right.
It ain't gonna be much of a conspiracy theory.
Lincoln Insidious, that reminds me.
Insidious,
Okay.
who are you going with, Bills or Bengals?
I'm going
Let
Bills.
me ask you both a question.
Can you make your prediction?
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Brett Maher hasn't missed a point all year. All of a sudden misses 3 in a row.
Oh, the extra points? Yeah, that was kind of... Yeah.
Hasn't missed one all year. Even
Sometimes-
nailed a 59-yard field goal.
I can answer that with a response.
Go ahead.
Greg the Legs Erland. I mean, he was
Because
known for kicking 50s and 60s, and then a couple of years ago, the man couldn't even kick a 30-yard field goal. Sometimes you can just have a bad day.
Hugo, back out, come back in.
All year, all day.
Guys, apparently our
All
stream.
year, perfect.
Okay, it's working.
It happens. Sometimes you're off. Sometimes you didn't eat the correct.
Name a kicker all year that has went all year and then bam, 3 straight misses.
Justin Tucker,
This year.
the best ever in this year.
This
The one
year.
that got that 60. I don't know if it was this year or last year, but he got like that 60-some yard field goal, and a few weeks ago he missed 2. I mean, it happens.
2. Not 3 in a row.
I'm just saying it happens. So sometimes you just have a bad day. I still don't know what you're getting at.
How about point shaving?
Ah,
Huh? Don't think it
No.
can happen? You don't think it can happen?
can it? Yes, anything can happen, but I don't buy it. You just have a bad day.
You don't buy it. All right. Let's look at the stats here.
You
Of
can't
all
just have a
season,
bad
I
day.
can prove all this. Dak has not had a one game like that all fucking year. All fucking year.
Playing that well? Well, you said yourself that Dak has a tendency to play well on games that matter.
He threw an interception once since he came back and then throws a perfect game. You're telling me he got healed over the fucking week?
Bills or
I'll
Bengals?
wait on that.
Um, so are you?
Let's talk about his completed pass rating, by the way, and how all of a sudden Tom Brady has the worst game in his career.
Well, I don't think that was the worst. I think the year he couldn't even that one game where he couldn't even score a touchdown was his worst. But that's my opinion.
Yeah, that was when he fought the Pates last year. Yeah,
Oh,
and they still
Insidious.
won, by the way.
I know. Insidious. Bills or Bengals, and then we can talk about the Cowboys.
You already know that. I told you who I would pick. It ain't going to be the Bengals. It's going to be the Bills.
All right, thank you.
You already knew that. We already had this discussion.
Yeah, but the fans didn't hear it.
Yeah, but you could already have said it and say, "Hey, Insidious goes with Bills." We already had this discussion. See? What
So are you going with your Cowboys, or do you think the Niners are winning?
I'm going to go with my boys just because I have a feeling.
And now, has this ever happened? I mean, because I need to look this up. You have 3 of the 4 teams in the division playoffs, all from the exact same division.
Again, my point.
NFC East was on fire.
Again, my point. NFC was a shit show last year. Now you're telling me over an off season they all of a sudden got better?
Yes, Chief, I see it. I don't know. How about last year? The worst team in the NFL was the Jaguars, and now look where they're sitting.
Again, my point.
Who is the worst team? Who is the worst team this year? I think it's the
Jets
Texans.
They had the Jets listed again there for a while.
Hey, the Jets.
All I'm saying is, if you go back and you look at our podcast from last year, and you go look at this one, you're going to see exactly what I'm talking about. Like I said last night in Conspiracy Theory Night.
7-10, 7-10.
Have an open mind.
5-12. Where's the rest of them?
Better yet, hold on a minute.
Eight and 8, 3-14. Nope. The worst team this year goes to the Chicago Bears. 3-14.
All right, so they can't go back and.
Does that mean next year the Bears are going to be phenomenal?
Probably. Look, all I'm saying is every team that we talked about last year as being the crappiest team, all of a sudden this year is in the fucking playoffs.
They had a new coach and rebuilt their team.
So did the Browns. How many times do you see them where they're at?
That's because you can't change your coach 7,000 different times and then rewrite the script so many times, and you're wondering, what are we doing?
All right, now I'm going to read you something. All right, this was Dak's game today. 33 attempt and 25 completions. That's over half of them.
Mm-hmm.
305 yards, 4 TDs, 0 interceptions.
Sounds like a golden boy.
15 carries at 77 yards. Elliott got 13 carries at 27 yards.
I think what happened before the game is Dak and Brady got into like a swap, like weird science chamber, and swapped skills.
Parsons nailed out 1 sack, and he got it at the end.
The Chief does not.
Brett Maher, out of all the kicks, nails 1. But I do want to talk about something, though. That one play that I just watched. Where was that the offense all year where they actually sold a red zone handoff, and Dak runs it to the end zone. They faked that so fucking good that the defense actually fell for it. And Dak runs it straight over and in. So all I'm saying is, where was this Cowboys team all year? Easy.
Dominating the NFC East. I mean, who won? I mean, you guys were like only you were like one game away from winning the division and the hottest division this year. So you cannot say you guys didn't play well this year. Have you had some losses? Yeah, but you did more dominating.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that once. I just think it's quite a coincidence that Dallas sucks all fucking year long, wins by here and there, does stupid cowboy things, penalties out the ass. Then, once again, you throw the perfect fucking game. No penalties, no nothing.
I thought you just said that you're not saying Cowboys sucked all year, that you just did it like 10 seconds ago. And I'm
Because
saying
if you look at the dumb shit, yes. You look at the
Chief,
dumb
go ahead.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday.
What? You're not stealing the thunder. It would be my turning it off because it's not even my birthday month. Well, it isn't. So today's my dad's birthday. At least give that old man his preps. Shit. The guy. Can you rephrase on that how that works? Are you saying the winner faces you or the loser faces you?
The winner.
Because he told me it was going to be the loser that faced him, and the winner picks the new questions. Because that's what he told me. Did he tell you something different?
I don't know. I'm confused. He said you were right, so I don't know. So you're saying the dumbest one faces you, so you think you're smarter? How the hell does that work? You didn't think about that for a second there, Chief, before you thought about that?
Well, he thinks the winner one is should be allowed to host one, I guess. I mean, it makes sense.
And the winner advances.
Well, I just do it. I mean, personally, maybe we should just rotate it. That way it's fair. Like, two of us face, and the next two face, and the third two face. I don't know.
We need to do the purge siren.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
What the?
Dumb versus dumbest.
I mean, that makes sense. I mean, that means the one that. So after I defeat Insidious, whoever loses between the two of you is the dumbest of the third of us? Yeah, it makes sense. Can I help?
Hey, A Russian, when was NASCAR founded without using your phone?
Hell if I know. I'm not a NASCAR person.
I said A Russian,
Oh.
not the ghost.
Which reminds me, I need to start looking up those questions.
I don't know. 1974?
I don't know.
Yep. So you don't know.
Hey, Chi, who is Ralph Earnhardt?
A douchebag?
Oh. I don't know, A Russian. I was fucking with you. I don't have a clue.
I was saying, anybody that drives a car around and around and around and around and around and around and around,
Ralph
that's
Earnhardt
entertaining.
was Dale Earnhardt's dad.
Yeah, I know.
That's why you got shoved out the screen. Bruh. I didn't know either. I was just fucking with you. I don't follow NASCAR that much.
Daytona Beach, Florida, February 21st, 1948.
Ooh, A Rush was close. He said 1956. He deserves a cookie.
No. So, of course you're. So, anything else you guys want to talk about? I'm taking that as a no since neither one of you are talking.
Here in a second. I'm actually looking up something here.
Oh, okay. No, we can't hear you. I wonder when this dumbass is gonna realize that I messed with his audio settings in the chat. Can you speak now?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay.
But one thing I got to wonder is, oh my god, Aqua, I will let you out when I'm done here.
Oh, we can pop up the "Be Right Back" screen, and you can go let her out.
Yeah.
Do we have any much? Do we got much more about? Because I mean, football. I mean, we talked about all 6 games. We talked about the stats, and we tried to figure out why Insidious can't figure out which side he's on.
Insidious don't have a side. All I know is I made the statement last week that proved me right.
You were so sure that Cowboys choked first round, and they not only did they not, they threw a blowout at Tom Brady. They threw out a blowout at Mr. Playoffs.
Nope. You missed what I said last week, apparently. Chief remembers exactly what I said. Them not playing the way they did.
Oh. I mean, I remember you saying that, but I also remember you saying they like to choke in the first round.
They do like to choke at the first round. The only thing they didn't choke on this time was Brady's dick when he fell over.
Oh, let's talk about that.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you what I said when I left work tonight, since I had to go back in and do inventory and truck. I told them flat out, because I have a whole bunch of Cowboys fans that I work with. One was like, "You going home and watch the game?" I'm like, "Yep." I'm like, "It's probably going to be one-sided. Brady, if the Brady that shows up is the one that dominates, then Dallas will pack their bags and go home. If it's the Brady that has his wife's pussy on his brain, Dallas will mop the floor with him." So
no, it's the opposite.
I guess
showed up.
I was gonna say, I guess I know who showed up.
Well, so let's talk about that.
No.
Is Dallas Cowboys the one that ends Tom Brady's career, or do you think he will return?
If he's smart, this Dallas Cowboy ass whooping will be the end of Tom Brady, so he can go work on his damn marriage.
It ain't hard. All he has to do is retire.
Now, here's what the announcers said. They said that other than the Bucs, there's 3 other teams that are asking for Tom Brady, and Fox is also offering him a lucrative contract just to be an announcer. Now, Tom did say that if he decides to retire, he'll probably take the announcing job. At least he's still around the game he loves without the physical attributes of it.
Yeah, but will his wife take him back if he's still on the road? I think that's why she left him, is because she doesn't want him being on the road no more.
Nope. That had nothing to do with it. What it has to do with is...
He chose football over her career, yeah, I know.
No. His word. His word was that he was going to retire so she could go back to doing modeling. As she put it, it was her time to work on her career, like she quit doing her career to work on his.
Yeah.
And then when he stepped out, she goes, "Oh, I can start mine back." And then he out of retirement without discussing it with her or anything. So,
well, this is why I don't think.
I think he needs to hang up the boots.
Yeah.
And just go into an announcing booth like Tony.
Fuck Tony.
He could be a coach easily. All right. If we don't have a
duo box of extra cheesy and white cheddar.
I am going to do a conspiracy theories tonight. Just saying.
What happened to what you told me yesterday?
About what?
I'm gonna call you out. You are a damn liar.
About what?
I'm not gonna do conspiracy. Yeah, fuck. Any more conspiracy theories until the off season. When football starts back up, I'll stop doing them to work on football.
No, that isn't what I said. I said the complete opposite. I said I wasn't going to post them in my Spotify until after football season.
Hey, question. Did you guys see that
after-
video I sent you?
Until after last night. Show you something, Chief.
Are we done with football?
I got nothing else really. But question. Did you guys see the video I sent you?
No, what video?
The one that we're allowed to talk about?
Is that showing up?
No.
Yeah, barely. Here, I got it.
Screenshot it and send it to me.
No, hold on, I got it. Okay, do it now.
Nope, still blurry.
Man, my screen's blurry.
But no, what video?
There's a bacon and cheddar duo?
What video?
Damn, if there's a bacon and cheddar duo, there wasn't one at the Hy-Vee I went to. All they had was extra cheesy and white cheddar and original. That's all they had. So I just got the duo of extra cheesy and white cheddar.
It's there.
Got saved by the message. I do have one thing, which I'll talk to you about that off stream. Okay, well, he didn't have nothing else, did you?
Nope.
Now how are we going to end this? Last night it was your son.
We're gonna end it with go Cowboys and fuck all the other fucking football teams.